Hey, what's up guys, Michael here with WarpDriveM. In today's episode we are going to fix the E90. In the last weeks I have some problems with the particle filter, diesel particle filter, and some intake, high pressure, too much pressure in the intake, in the intercooler. I'm gonna put the errors on display now. So yeah, with that I'm dealing with. I received a new particle filter. And we are going to change that. Let's do this. So this is the diesel particle filter. It looks like this, and we just have to install it in there. For those of you who think that you can delete the particle filter or install downpipes and stuff like that, in Germany it's quite illegal, and after that, when you want to sell the car, you have to have a particle filter, and it's gonna cost something like 2,000 euros, a new one. You cannot buy a used one, because when you buy a used one, you have to send the old part for exchange, because the company they are selling used ones, they are gonna clean the old ones and resell it. And yeah, you have to think twice before you cut your particle filter. So you need to unplug this O2 sensor. It will be connected in here. Yep. You need to undo this connection from the pressure sensor from the filter. Basically you just have to follow the wires and the connections. So you can see in here I have the O2 sensor. You follow the wire and unplug the connection, and on the other side, it's very hard to show you from here. It's another wire that's gonna measure the pressure in the filter. It's this one. You just have to unplug the two ones. This way it's easier to remove the filter, the DPF filter, without removing the O2 sensor from the exhaust, because it's way too tight in there. Okay, I removed as well a 13mm bolt from the V-clamp on the turbo. We have another 14mm nut in here, but for now I didn't manage to take that off. I will try again. Ooh. And now let's go underneath the car. So we have to take this nut off. It's the clamp that's between the filter and the exhaust. We have to take some 8mm screws, one in here, another one in here, and another one in here. So our 3 bolts. Okay, and if you are doing this for the first time, you will have some paper clips, or what the hell are called, that are clamped between the plastic cover and the heat shield from the filter. Now with the heat shield off, you can see 1 bolt in here, and right up there another one. And these are normal bolts and screws, but you will need Torx key, I think it's called. Yep, to remove the support from the chassis. Anyway, I'm gonna do everything and I'm gonna show you after that, because it's very tight in here. I have to remove the filter housing because like I said, I have a kind of problem with this one. This is 40 millimeters nut, and I didn't have any room to move around here. Now I'm gonna use this tool because I have a lot of force with this one, and let's hope that it's gonna work this time. Now I just have to open this V-clamp. The bolt is loose. I just have to pry the clamp, and I can take it from turbo. Check this out. Everything is loose. I just have to remove the exhaust and we are free to go. Yeah, I kind of noticed that I didn't tell you about this one. This is the pressure sensor in the filter housing, and you have to unclip this connection. Yeah, like a normal connector. Remove, press in here and remove it, and this plastic is gonna sit, it's gonna slide out like this. Yeah, I'm tell you this method because it's way easier to remove it from top, because you have access here, and after you remove the filter you can tear everything apart, like the O2 sensor, the gas probe sensor, and pressure wire pressure hose. Finally off. Whew. So that's the filter, diesel particle filter. The first side from the turbo. In here is the catalytic converter, and from here to here is the diesel particle filter. I have to replace the whole system, yeah. And as you can see, it was already worn out, and it was about time to replace this piece. We have a new intake tube for the turbo, because I'm pretty sure this one was the problem for our high air into the turbo. I'm gonna show you the error, or I think you already saw that. So we have a new intake tube, a tube from intake to turbo. That's that. This is a new one. We have a new clamp for the exhaust. That's gonna be in here. And as you can see in here, we have an air filter, a new air filter. So let's start put everything together. I moved all the sensors to the new filter, and all I have to do is to reinstall it, and that's about it. And I'm not gonna film everything, it's just the reverse order, and I'm gonna show you just the end result. Then done, the new filter is installed. I put everything, the airbox, and now we can start the car, and I have to delete the error first, and after that I'm gonna start the car. Just the cold warning, but other than that, check this out, nothing. Worked just fine, job done. And just a small tip, when you remove your filter, PDF filter, particularly the filter, you will need a key to fit these bolts, just for these two. And if you don't have such key, you can undo these bolts with this 8mm socket. Check this out. It fits perfectly, and you can do this job with 8mm socket. You don't have to have the special torque key. That's it, job done. The car is working again, and since I drive this car just in the cities and so small range, I'm not driving so much as last year, because we bought this house and we have some construction site, and we have to we have like a budget for the next year. I think I'm gonna sell this car and I'm gonna buy a gas one, because when you have a diesel and you drive in the city, you will always have problems with the particle filter. It's gonna clog inside, because you are driving a small amount of kilometers. Normally you have to drive like on autobahn, and the particle filter should have like 600 degrees to burn all the smoke or everything that's inside. And since I don't drive that much on the autobahn, and I think I'm gonna sell this, and I'm gonna give you a hint, or I'm gonna buy, of course, another BMW. So that's about it for today's episode. I hope you like this episode. In the next episode, I'm gonna work on the E39, on the project. It is way too cold outside to work on cars, but this one I had to do it because I drive this every day. So that's why. Yeah, stay tuned for the next episode. Until next time, see you later.